We are again for the second half. Oh, oops, that was my Windows Task Manager. It looks like my game has stopped freaking out, and I'm using less than 100% resources, so...
That sounds like your supervillain name, Taskmaster.
Taskmaster?
Or, yeah, isn't that what you said?
I mean,
Task Manager?
I feel like my supervillain name would probably be A-Bomb. Darkness, Dark Magic, the Game Master. I mean, Taskmaster is starting to grow on me. Okay, so several units on the battlefield are executing the ambush command from strategic operations. They've trained in this. They are in position to do it. So as the Flashman walks past these sets of crates, the doors swing open and 30 SRM infantry from each of the crates come out and begin spraying his mech with SRMs. Several other crates open and begin disgorging their SRM infantry. They are located around the ship. Because no one moved through their space, they don't get to attack before the weapons phase. Instead, they have to wait until the weapons phase to attack. These guys can damage your Flashman before you arrive at your endpoint. So they're attacking at space 0 because they're attacking as you move through their square. They need to hit a 7. They have a -1 to hit. And you have a +3. So they need to hit a 9. Jeez, that's not the greatest, but let's do it.
That sounds great. I don't know what you're talking about.
First group.
I think a 10 to hit would be even better.
You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna give it an edge point and bump that up.
I suspected this might happen, so I made sure I ran as far as I could to get the biggest modifier.
I mean, that's a good call. With a cluster rating of 4 on 14 missile launchers, we bump it up to 15. 6 SRMs hit. Each one does 1 point of damage, and they go in clusters of 2. However, okay, the first one is a center torso through armor critical. No, it's a center torso hit.
All right.
For 2. Don't worry, it's 2 points of damage, center torso.
Okay. Got it.
Next up is left torso, 2 points.
Left torso.
Yes, they're firing in clusters of 2, although each hit is only 1 missile.
Okay.
9. Left leg is 2 points.
Got it.
Yeah. So I said 30, but it's actually 28 men in a squad. There are 14 firing and 14 loading, and each of them is firing 1 missile of an SRM 2-pack. So it's literally 1 missile. The second SRM 2 group is going to fire, and you know what? That was way too close last time. I'm just going to go ahead and give him 2 points of edge to start with. To give him a +4 to this roll. So now he only needs a 5, and that'll do it.
Man, I wish I had my 7 machine gun grasshopper at the moment.
Yeah.
Basically all of the missiles will hit 12. 12 missiles will hit.
Wasn't the cluster only 10?
Yeah.
It's a
size 15 launcher. Because it's 14, we're just bumping it up 1 space.
Like you said all of them hit. I was like, what?
I said almost all missiles will hit. First 2, left leg.
Okay, got it.
Left arm.
Okay, got it.
Left arm again.
Okay, got it.
Right leg.
Cool.
Right torso.
Oh, that's the only place I don't want to get hit.
Center torso.
Cool.
All right, how you looking? You feeling spicy? You feeling peppered?
I only have 1 soft spot, and it's my right torso. That's the only part of me that's beat up.
Okay.
Right. Watch out for those right torsos.
I know, right? I had some deja vu up in here.
All right. So now we are in regular weapons phase. If I'm recalling, I won initiative. Is that true?
No.
No, because you guys moved last, so I lost initiative, which means I shoot first. And I now have several more units on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus your 5. So I think we do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2, 1, 2, 1. I'm sure someone in the audience will correct my math because I'm more worried about shooting Rad. Oh, that's right. I don't count these two because they've already fired. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, or something like that. Cicada shooting first. It's been so long since I've actually fired a mech weapon.
He can't reach me.
I don't know if I can do this. Are you sure?
I'm out of his long range. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, there's no reason for him not to spot, although I didn't declare it. So I guess that's that. I can't fire with... Oh, I mean, I guess I can just fire with the SRM infantry. SRM infantry to the Devastator. All right, range of 1, 2, 3. That's not great. SRM infantry fires at a +2.
That sounds great.
Go fuck yourself.
I have a +1 to their difficulty to hit me for my mobility.
Oh, wait. Am I actually making my numbers too high? I'm using the sworn number. These guys have a 4. Okay, so I don't need a 6 to hit you. Did I already
What's
roll?
your range?
Okay, you got the 8.
Yes. So I do hit. The range on an SRM launcher fired from handheld is 6. Okay, so they hit. Let's talk about missile pack. 8 on a 15 is 9 missiles will hit. First 2 is...
That forward arc? That is forward arc.
Yeah, SRMs are on forward arc. Right arm for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Left arm 2.
Okay.
Center torso 2.
Okay.
Left leg 2.
Sweet.
And left leg 1.
Excellent.
All right, you guys are up.
What will it take to kill these guys?
Extreme violence.
I mean, like, would one laser do it?
Yes,
or...
one laser will cut through one man.
And there, how many men?
I'll shoot first.
28.
So it takes 28 points of damage to wipe them out.
Yes.
That's irritating. Okay.
I'll go ahead and shoot first.
Tristan played Despacito.
I want to return fire.
Sure.
I'll use both PPCs and both.
Oh, sorry, Sid. To be clear, one laser can only kill one person.
What would a flamer only kill one person?
No, flamers kill pretty much everybody.
All right, sweet.
So wait,
I'm sure I'll be corrected later, but yeah, like missiles and flamethrowers will deal damage to the group, and
Right, like flamers and machine guns are like what people put on mechs for anti-infantry,
Yes.
right? Like,
Yep.
that's what they're designed to do.
Yep.
well, this is going to suck.
What about
Yes,
an
it will.
autocannon?
No, I mean autocannon fires car-sized bullets.
Isn't it an LBX? Couldn't he?
I mean,
No,
if it
it's
is an
not.
LBX,
Oh no, it's not.
I don't think
Well,
so because
not
it's an old-style Centurion.
No.
But
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'll just fire pretty much everything.
Yeah,
from-
I think I would want to find out exactly if a PPC fired at a group of infantry would just kill a infantry. I
Yes.
don't think that would be right.
Yep, that's correct.
One guy is just
Fucking infantry are overpowered.
he dies so hard.
Please nerf.
Well, I started 2. I ran for 2. and
Okay, so versus conventional infantry, the following weapons do different amounts of damage. Machine guns deal 2d6 kills. Small lasers deal 2d6. Flamers deal 4d6.
Yes.
Nice.
And any other weapon will only kill one person a hit.
What if we just step on him?
That is totally different and will kill a lot of people.
Okay.
all right. So I have to step on people.
I think it's time to mosh pit, Pondo.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm just going to just spam at these guys then.
I feel like if you kill a dude with a PPC, he should die, and like the last 7 people he spoke to, like also spontaneously die.
I'll fire 2 PPCs.
Some
and
dude
3
who bought a
medium
coffee
lasers.
for last Tuesday's spontaneously combust.
He's like,
Start at 2, ran for 2, so 4. It's in 1 hex, so my minimum range for my PPCs, so it's 5. And the medium lasers are 4s.
Good luck.
PPC 1 against guy number 1. That'll hit. He's dead. Well, if I rolled a 12 on location die, would that do anything?
No. You already did that last time, killing all of those poor, innocent Lyran troopers.
PPC number 2 for 5. That almost didn't hit. Roll a 12 on location die.
I mean, you hit a dude in the head with a PPC. It also evaporates his entire body in the process and most of the decking around him.
That's like the most wasted 12 I've ever seen a location die.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Number 4 for the medium laser 1. That'll hit. Medium laser 2 for 4. That barely hits. Medium laser number 3 for 4. That'll hit. I crit 3 times on that one guy. He's like
So-
super dead.
We're down to 24.
That's so much bullshit with that.
Man. How much heat did I build?
Okay, so this
All
guy
right, built
went
3 heat.
6, and I think that's a rear arc shot.
That is nut.
Let's do this. Let's shoot at that Marauder. All right, so they have a skill rating of 4.
That is not a rear arc shot. Sorry. Nice try. It's close, but it's not a rear arc shot.
For you, yeah, it
0
is.
shot.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Look at the look at the tingy. It's
Yeah,
an
I
AP.
mean, he's like over here. Which guy is he shooting at you with?
Oh my god, that roll was so bad. I'm gonna point to edge that.
This one.
Oh, okay. Then no.
I think the other one's too far because I think he said it's 6 that they can shoot.
Yeah.
I'm just shooting Cotton in the back right now, and that will hit.
That's not a back
Wait, how
shot.
are you
either.
shooting me in the back?
It's not the back, it's the left-hand side. Look, it's mostly back, right? Come on, work with me here, folks.
What'd you hit me at?
Left side shot. I'm hitting with 9 missiles. You take 2 points of damage to your center torso.
That's it. My mech and paladin is going to be a freaking grasshopper with 7 machine guns.
Center torso, 2 more
Next season.
damage.
Just to avoid this situation.
Left arm, 2 more damage. Left leg, 2 damage. Left arm, 1 point of damage. Y'all are up.
Okay, so I have to torso twist to put that one group of infantry into my right arc. Does that mean I can only fire with my right hand weapons?
Yes.
So I can't use
And
my left
center
torso?
torso weapons.
Oh, and center torso. I
Because
don't have
if you
any
can
of these.
torso twist to see them, then you can fire with your center torso.
Oh, actually, I do have a medium laser in my center torso. Look at that. Oh, both my medium lasers are in my center torso. Cool. Oh, those are rear arc center torso though, so that doesn't do shit for me. So I've got.
Oh my god, Rad, do you have your flamer dice out already?
I've been excited for Rat to use the flamer too. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I'm going to fire a medium laser and an LRM 20 at these guys.
Like how we've made fun of flamers and machine guns up to this point.
I just saw how you named
Look,
the...
man, people always ask me to bring different stuff onto the show, you know, vehicles and shit, and now we finally have infantry, we had elementals.
Like last episode, we used the rear arc weapons.
I know, right? Occasionally we have artillery before, you know, they disappear.
I really want to put like a PPC on the
season.
rear arc.
Really?
Right, so
for what purpose?
I even
That was to try to get behind
my
me, actually.
flamer dice as well.
all right, so I'm firing at a 3 from my LRM 20 and a 4 from my medium laser.
You're a monster, but fortunately your LRM 20 will only deal 1 point of damage, so...
What?
Even a
It's
cluster.
missiles.
I know.
Each missile.
Each individual missile will kill 1 person.
Okay.
I was like, you can't give me that shit. Like, oh, here's 20 missiles. They all hit one.
I thought
dude.
missiles dealt enhanced damage to infantry. They do not. All right, walk me through it. Show me your dice.
All right, I will fire the medium laser first. It barely hits.
Really?
So that's
Oh.
one dude vaporized.
Okay.
And there's my LRM 20. So cluster of 8. So 12 guys die horribly.
Okay. All right.
So that's a
It's
total
12 total.
13 total.
13 total. Let's leave them with 15, which is exactly the number they need to remain a functional unit. At 14 or less, they begin to break apart. All right, so you kill like half of them instantly, and the survivors are just like, they're fucking murdering us out here! Look at these terrorists!
After they shot out.
After they shot at us.
These guys haven't shot yet.
It's like all they see is a hand up against the plexiglass of the cockpit. It's just this.
Hey man, you know, they're out here fighting terrorists like they've been trained to do. Out here offering counter-terrorist solutions.
I give them the mech the equivalent of the fighter pilot wing waggle.
All right. They give you the equivalent of that by firing at you with their SRMs at long range.
Good for them.
+4. They need an 8 to hit. How fast did you move?
They have a +1 to their attack.
So they need a 9. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rad, you didn't use your AMS
What? Why would I?
because you were getting shot with missiles.
I was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, yeah, I was.
All they're doing is shooting missiles.
That's right. I'll remember next time.
So I have a +2. That makes your number go from a 9 to a 7. So I got like slightly better than 50% chance to hit this. Cluster rating, not great.
What are these little
Missiles
flawed gems from Diablo 2 next
hit. That
to
is to indicate to me which unit has fired yet.
Oh, okay.
2 missiles hit. What is this? Right side hit?
Yeah, it's right side.
You need to get those bad boys together and put them in your Herodric cube.
It's quite a treasure you've got there in that Roderick cube. Stay a while and listen. You take 2 points of damage to your center torso.
Okay, to the CT. Whoop.
Points of damage to your center torso again. Headshot.
Oh shit!
Are
You
you
take
kidding me?
2 missiles to the head, which means you get hit twice.
Kidding me?
Is
Yep.
it not just one hit?
Nope, because it's 2 individual missiles.
All right.
That'd be the same for like a LRM.
I mean, LRMs travel in packs of 5, and they count as 1 combined hit. Welcome to fighting infantry, my dude. Go ahead and make a check real quick to stay conscious. You need to hit a 3 and then a 5. And I believe that was my 6th shot. I'm just gonna hold there. 6th shot. 3 is good.
Yeah. Well, I need to make 2 rolls.
Yes, for 1 for
This
each
is
time you get
bullshit.
hit.
Good
All
lord.
right. I
You're good.
easily passed
You're good.
both, so suck it.
Yep. 7. Right torso for 2, and then
Okay.
1. Right torso for 1. Okay, well, half of them died, but I feel like that head hit is super fucking effective. All right.
So I have a
I've been
+2 to all
messaged.
my-
It
I have a
counts as
+2
one
to all
single
my-
hit, even though it's 2 individual missiles fired by 2 different packs. I will accept that for now, and I will kill Sid later, if necessary.
So, but I still have.
I reserve the right to contact Grimdark James after the game and see if Sid falls over bleeding in his cockpit randomly in the middle of a cutscene. He's just like, all right, we've won the battle. Now let us go. And then his cockpit explodes.
All right, so I have a +1 to everything, right?
Yes.
It was the second missile like hit but didn't detonate. It just like embedded itself like right under his seat.
And nobody bothered to check because
there's a shark painted on it.
And when we win, he pops like a cork on a champagne bottle and it like bounces and ricochets and then hits like the nose of the missile.
And of course, there's actually a mechanical sliding bit that goes.
Yeah, for no reason.
Okay. Who's next?
Is it our turn?
Indeed, it is.
Can I declare a stompy stomp since I'm in the same hex as these guys?
Sure, why not? I was looking up those rules and then I stopped, and now I have to go look them up.
I'll need to know what the stompy stomp damage is.
Okay, so it's not a.
Burn them alive first.
It is not a swarm attack because they are not swarming you, which is probably good for you. It is a physical attack versus infantry, however. Swampy Stomp is usually pretty effective. So you're making a kick attack, mech only versus infantry. A mech may stomp on an infantry unit in a hex it occupies, which you do. Apply a +3 modifier to hit for such an attack.
Is that
Do I know how much damage it'll
the
do?
-2?
It'll deal your kick damage.
So you'll kill the number of dudes for the kick damage?
Yes. Your kick damage is based on
75 times
75
times.
it's 5, so at 70. So you said 75. It'll deal 15 points of damage.
So I'll kill more than half of them with a kick.
That is correct. You'll kill enough that they will be forced to not work as a unit anymore if you hit them with one kick.
Pretty much between your kick and your flamer, you should be able to just wipe this group out.
I want to remind you, it's at a +3 to hit, though.
And if you fail your kick, you'll just fall over.
That's correct as well. However, we will, if you succeed, get you running around while playing Cotton Eye Joe, stomping on a bunch of dudes on the deck of an aircraft carrier made out of aircraft carriers.
Okay, I'm not gonna stomp.
Sure. You could stomp. There's an entire yard you could stomp. Okay, you could stomp the yard.
You do have the flamer that does
40.
46 damage to them.
I don't know. That kick is real tempting, though.
Straight ones.
The kick is very tempting, but I'm gonna bank on the fact that I can get enough of them with the flamer, and I'm going to.
I want to point out that the flamer goes before the kick, so you can figure it out.
Oh, sure, I can decide afterwards.
Yes, indeed. You do need to declare all your weapon attacks first.
So here's what I'm going to declare. I'm going to declare split fire.
Wow.
I'm going to torso twist to the left.
Yeah.
I'm going to flamer these guys I'm standing on.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot only my left side stuff. Is that right?
Yes.
And center torso too, or no?
And center torso.
You're facing this direction?
Yeah. So if I turn this
way. I think you would only be able to
that's
do left
directly
hand.
into rear arc, so I think just your right arm. Or your arm.
Left arm.
Depending which way I turn. Oh, yeah, just my left arm.
It'll be your left whatever that you fire with, yeah.
Okay. So I can shoot them with a large laser, a medium laser, 2 medium lasers. A large laser and 2 medium lasers.
I think it is also a -1 if you're trying to shoot in the rear arc as well.
I would need to see a rule on that.
No, he's not firing into his rear arc because he's torso twisting.
Yeah. So I'll torso twist and shoot those guys with 3 lasers.
I guess so.
I'm going to flamer these dudes. I get the +1 for splitting fire when I shoot these other guys, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So I have a 2 and I ran for 2 and we're in the same hex, so it's close range. So I need a 4 to flamer these nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
These guys pop out of the cargo area, begin firing missiles directly up at you, and you definitely flame the shit
Okay.
out of them.
Got
All right,
it.
show
Got
me your
him.
46.
Let me just roll my d6 here.
Three ones, 4 points of
literally
damage.
named.
Your total is 16 points of damage. They are not all dead, but they are non-functional as a unit.
All right, cool.
They can no longer fire SRMs.
Okay, so they're off the battlefield effectively.
I mean, their token will remain, but they are fleeing in terror and panic.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying, so I don't. Mechanically, I don't.
They will
have
not.
any
You don't have to worry about
stomp
them.
on them.
I
Okay.
will, their token will remain on the battlefield, but they are functionally dead.
Okay, so these guys are all in close, but
All right. So
Considering
just
the
to be
plus one-
clear, there's definitely now footage of you hosing down a bunch of
yeah.
infantry on the deck of a ship, murdering them with a flamethrower.
yes, there's definitely footage of 24 guys jumping out of a cart and firing an ass load of missiles at me, and then getting roasted.
I'm just saying that some of that footage may
There's
be
definitely
edited
Of course.
selectively to make you
Yeah.
look bad.
That's assuming that footage is going to make it off this ship.
I mean, good luck.
So now I'm going to shoot the other three, and they're all going to be a 5 to hit.
Good luck.
Damage doesn't matter.
Because it'll
So
only be
that's
one.
one dude dead,
Okay.
one dude not dead, and another dude. So I killed 2 of those dudes.
Okay. All right. This unit can't fire on anybody, so that is my entire turn. You guys got anybody left to shoot with?
Can I
We
shoot?
still have both
this guy?
Gleemo and Cotton.
Yeah, you can shoot. Go ahead.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this crate was giving them partial cover.
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Can I try to talk to the infantry before he shoots them?
What do you want to say? I want to point out they've already shot at you.
Yeah, I know they shot at me.
Okay.
She just opens her comms and says, "You know, I feel a little bit bad about shooting people not in a mech. So if you could just back up into the crate and we can pretend this never happened."
Just do like a Homer Simpson back into the bush. You don't have to die today.
All right, I will allow you to make this roll because previously you got like a 28 on painting the base.
Well, I don't think I'm good at this.
Well, it's
I'll
going to be a
try.
negotiations, and you need a 16 in order to convince them to
Okay.
sit out of fighting terrorists.
We're
What?
not terrorists.
We
You guys
live
could
here.
just throw some fucking edge into this. Get one whole unit of infantry gone.
We were literally hired by the ruling government to come here and kill a terrorist unit.
That's your story. No.
And this
I won't
woman is
sit.
part of the terrorist unit. She's one of the Nazis.
Okay, now you can shoot them, Grimo.
Okay. I am not going to shoot the LRMs, but but I will shoot the medium laser and the AC-10.
All
You
right.
don't want to shoot the LRMs?
No, I don't think so. So I ran, so that's 2. I'm a 2 pilot, so that's 4, and they're in short range for everything, so I need 4s. That's a 4. So killed 1. And there's my boxcars.
I mean, you know, that's good.
So that definitely hit.
What were you firing on this one?
That was the AC-10.
Okay. 5 hits on an AC-10 is 6 hits. Okay.
It wasn't LBX. Does it matter if it was
It
LBX?
wasn't
It
LBX.
is
It wasn't
not
LBX.
LBX. That is a 3025 rated Centurion. There's
No, I mean,
no
why
way
is-
it's an LBX.
No.
Why is 5 on the cholesterol matter?
Yeah.
Number of bullets. He's spraying the area down.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
All right.
So he gets a bunch of people.
okay. So there's something actually useful about that.
Yes.
AC5. Oh, AC10.
I mean,
Okay.
cluster would be way better. You kill a fuck ton of infantry with that.
So there's 9 left in this group.
Yes, it is now also functionally not useful.
I just want to say you can still get in the crate. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, you're like talking to a dog. If you get in the crate now, you'll get dinner. You'll get some dinner. You get half a bowl. All right, Rue, just get in the crate.
I feel like her mech just turns and stomps a little bit and get in the crate, and you just hear this growl from the mech.
Anything else, Glimo?
No, that's all I got.
Okay. Black Rabbit, they do not look like they're getting back in the cargo crate.
I mean, but they're not going to shoot me again. I don't really care.
You're like, oh, well, there's enough of them dead that they no longer pose a threat to my god
I was
weapon.
trying to save them. If they chose not to be saved, it's not my fault.
That is the most profound religious thing I've heard today.
I didn't mean it to make it sound religious.
Well, if they're no longer a threat, would you mind
Can you
pumping a laser or two into this group here?
I don't
She
feel
would
right.
like to communicate to that group of infantry.
Because there's like one left away from scattering that
You
group.
can see them.
I would like to talk to that group, if I can.
That your negotiations are being ignored.
Yeah, I know.
You guys are getting banditoed.
I don't.
Did you say there were 24 of them in each group, Arthur?
28.
28.
Is there any way I can like non-lethally kill one of them?
Can I non-lethally murder one of them? No, that's not a thing.
Just to be clear about the scale of difference in your weaponry, you're firing lasers the size of people's bodies, and your PPCs are like 20
The size
cantaloupes
of
in a
cars?
bundle.
I don't know. Can I kick something at them?
I mean, it is a flat deck. You could try kicking one of the cargo containers at them, and the
Oh,
most
that would kill more than one of them.
You could kick the other troops at them.
Can I kick the pile of dead bodies at them?
No, because they're behind you. If you
shoot
were in the
around
same
them.
square,
That's
I
the
would allow
only
it for
reason.
comedy, and also so that you could commit some very serious crimes. I'm pretty sure mutilating a dead corpse using your battle mech.
Just scoop up a bunch of them and do like Salt Bay, and you like drop them all on their crib.
This joke went way past funny. What do you want to do here, Black Rabbit? There's no way you're getting out of this without shooting them.
I'm sorry, Harridan. I can't shoot unarmored people.
I'm sorry, Harridan. I can't let you do that. All right. Anybody else
Sooner
left?
or later, your decisions to not support your team is going to get someone killed. I close the comms.
Oh, shit. So, Ronan, Bandito, the two of you have been paying attention to the communications airwaves for a little while here. The cicada witnessed your attack and is broadcasting with mech strength technology everything that's happening. It's uploading it to a server.
Can I jam that?
No, because it actually gets jammed before you can jam it, and then all of your sensors are jammed.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll take it.
I don't want to take it.
I'll take it.
Would you like to try to break the jamming?
What? That just be using a computer's roll?
Can we use a trace
Or
buster?
sensor
buster to bust
operations.
their trace buster.
Can we spike their spike?
I'll try to break the jamming.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Based on the amount of successes that you get here, past the difficulty, you'll be able to bring more and more units around you back.
Can I aid?
No.
I'd like to put a point of edge into this.
I would also like to give him a point of edge.
So +4, +10.
Okay.
Is this going to break the jamming just for us, or is this going to break all the
Yes,
jamming?
he's trying to break it for the general area. It's going to break mechs that are around him. And he's nowhere near the enemy mechs, so...
Okay.
All right, we have some very serious Navy encryption and communication people in chat, but I want to remind you this is Battletech, and missiles only fly 1 mile here, so... Machine guns shoot 300 feet, and physics
Alright,
means
so-
nothing.
And
Oh my god, a 3? Are you...
Can someone spin a point of edge reroll that?
Oh, fuck.
I had 1 point of edge. I used it to give you a +2.
There you guys, Cotton. Okay, I'll reroll it.
Okay. God, if it was
That's
a 3 again, it would be
16.
amazing. I'm sorry, how much?
16.
Okay, that is enough to get 3 more mechs. So the 3 closest people to you. So Harridan, so it's basically just the Flashman that's nowhere nearby. Okay. All of you but Molly begin getting air raid warnings.
Awesome.
Hey, yeah, sir. Remember when I told you about the clan?
Yeah. Later, find them. Like I'm gonna start.
I
think
mean,
they found us.
you're doing everything you can just to be able to keep them on sensors. Finding them is not going to be fast. Speaking of, let's go ahead and roll some,
Is the type of technology identifiable as clan or inner sphere?
I mean, it's whipping your ass, so yeah, it's definitely clan. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm going first. Let's figure out how many people we have on the battlefield. I'm just going to delete the ones that are functionally dead rather than have to monkey around with this.
I had turned them brown, but actual brown, not fake
Yeah,
brown.
they're brown
Actual brown,
pants.
not fake brown.
I wanted you to see what real brown looked like.
How many hexes is it that I have to get close to get to the Lady Isabel for me to send information to her?
You're doing all you can just to communicate to your unit. If you can get line of sight with her, then you can communicate in that way.
Oh, shit.
She's not gonna talk to you, dude.
3.
I'm trying to tell her that, hey, let's stop this before we get blown up by clanners.
6. I have 6. You guys have 5.
You might want to get away from the
Oh,
edge
sorry, I
of the
forgot to move the civilians. Bloop, 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 bloop. Not that that'll be important with clan aerospace fighters on inbound or anything. MPD.
Definitely might want to get away from the edge of the ship.
This is why I said let's not do that.
Yeah, I did, lady. Being a pirate is alright with me. Alright, so I need to move 1, 1, 1, 1,
This is
2.
where I say I told you so.
Yes, I
Bandit
gathered
is
that.
like, oh, guys, we're gonna get ambushed. And everyone's like, we know! And then he's like, oh, guys,
Not that kind of
clan
ambush.
aerospace fighters are showing up. And they're like, we know!
Oh, Arthur, I had just changed the name on this inventory to 26 of 8, so you don't need the card if you don't want it.
No, I'll keep the card. I like it.
26 of 8. That's not a Borg designation I'm aware of.
Go get out of here, tertiary adjunct of the...
Unimatrix 01.
I'm going to advance bravely upon the Devastator. Come at me, bro. You're up.
Brave, Sir Robin.
Can I actually move later?
You mean not first? Yeah. I mean,
I'm talking my team here.
get your team.
Oh, I'll move.
go.
I'll move. I'm gonna turn like this. Turn twice. That's 2, and that's 3. There we go. So I moved.
Go. I'm done.
I'll move. Turn for 1, 2, 3.
Done.
Am I the last one to go?
That can't be right. You guys won initiative.
I think you should have been moving a lot more.
I think I have to move 2 now, and then I need to move 2 again.
Oh, okay.
So I'll move this guy over. This is... So it should be you, Black Rabbit, and Pondo haven't moved yet, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I mean, I didn't have to move that unit right then, but that's fine.
I'm trying to go as late as possible, guys, because I want to see what the cicada is going to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know Black Rabbit's not going to do anything.
Sir? Respectively.
Respectful.
I shut the comms
Tone
off.
down the sass. Respectively.
Yes, I will be sure to tone down the sass, Mister. I told you so. Turn the comms off.
Kind of see her like targeting system was her guns were facing this unit, and then they just go right back down when he says that.
Griffin will hold its position. It's now between Pondo and Ronan. Bandito and Ronan. Make your
I'm
pick.
not gonna be
Choose your
myself.
poison. Who will live and who will die? And who will tell your story?
Did the cicada move?
No,
It
it
has
hasn't. That's
not.
what I'm waiting for.
You know, I'll be able to get line of sight of the Griffin, will I? Shit. All right. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stomp those guys.
I mean, we just need to kill one of them, right?
Can he
No,
run through
not
their
that
square?
one. You need to
Yeah.
do a lot
Yep.
more than just kill one of them.
Oh, I totally did not know which one you shot at.
Oh,
Okay.
You shot at this one. I shot at this one back here.
2, 3.
Does he have to stay there to stomp on him, or can he just run through?
No, he has to be in that square to
Oh.
do a physical attack.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna snap this guy.
Try and do whatever you want.
All right, cicada. What's he gonna be?
What you gonna do, G? One, 2,
Knew it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Howard.
I don't want to hear that from y'all motherfuckers. I've seen you guys run from fights so much. Remember that Black Knight that got destroyed by the Jade Falcons when you guys split the unit up? You love that Black Knight. It was like a brother
Yeah.
to you.
I did love that Black Knight.
Yeah, you spent the whole time running its bitch ass in circles.
And I had ejected, and Arthur's like, I'm going to slaughter your empty mech anyways.
Yeah, I know. God, that Arthur guy is a huge
Because that's
dick.
honorable.
Shit, that's me.
That was a +3 to kick.
Okay, so at the start of the weapons phase, the atmospheric bombing begins. Gotta figure out how I want to fuck some of these dudes up real bad.
Wait, do they just automatically hit where they are aiming at, or does it take 2 turns?
Oh my god. It will drop at the beginning of the next weapons phase.
Okay, that's better to
So
hear.
I got 7 of them. And I have to do them in a line. And they all have to be continuous.
You want to go over the guy who can't barely move?
Of course, you know,
You just step to the side.
it's a thing now. He's just gonna kill me every week.
It's like when you run from the falling tree and just
Oh
run.
God, Klimo's our Kinney. You killed Glimo,
You bastard.
There's the one that's super stacked. The one that's got 8 of them.
Oh my god, are they just going to bring down this ship?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this ship is about to take several hundred points of damage.
Well, there goes our supplies
I mean,
and a lot of civilians.
Our supplies are on the other side of the ship, so
So the question is, does this woman rat us out to the clans? Clans
no.
just find us while we were tangling with this.
I think
The
they
clans found us
picked
because we
up
kept
on
on
us.
seeing.
Clans found you when you stole the Devastator back and have been following you ever
Yeah,
since then.
That's what I figured. I didn't think it had anything to do with our sensor operations.
I don't think it's been helping.
It has not helped at all. Every time you guys have been doing like, I blast my sensors, I'm like, yep, that's aerospace just following you around, waiting for you to fuck up. Then you got on the giant floating boat and you kept doing it. You just kept knocking on the door to Cthulhu's lair.
So the Devastator does have a tracking device on it?
No, they're
just watched
finding
it with the
thing called
satellite.
Devastator as you guys were pinging me.
Look, don't worry about it.
He
100-ton war
"Ever since
machine.
We got the Devastator back.
Yes, a 100-ton war machine taken from an obvious location, followed by satellite. They've tracked you as you've moved it around. They don't. I mean, they don't need a tracker on it to physically follow you with some satellites in
So what you're
space.
saying is this is all Pondo's fault.
Yes,
it's all
I am
Pondo's
saying that actually. I
And
100%.
Pondo's trying to say it's our fault, and it's actually not.
Well,
Trying
you
to
know,
shift the blame there.
Even though me, Sid, and Pondo all did exactly the same number of sensor pings, each of us did one. Pondo's like, you guys, it's you guys. Y'all did it. Look what you did.
I had no part of this.
Cause I plead the fifth.
Sure. No, don't land bombs next to our military crate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth.
Jesus Christ. This is just an insane amount of death.
It's almost like the clans have air superiority.
Yeah.
okay. Let's start the shooting phase now. I believe I lost initiative, correct?
Correct.
All right, so I'm shooting first, and my options are not great. I am in a square with the Devastator, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to swarm its bitch ass. Swarm attack. I need a 7 to hit. Your movement is a 0?
Yes.
All right, let me look up swarm attacks because it's going to be sick as fuck. By sick as fuck, I actually mean it's going to be terrible. Infantry units that start in the same hex at the same elevation as an enemy mech can swarm them. They will grapple onto the mech.
They didn't start, though.
The weapon attack phase, which is right now. They started in the same. They did. It's right now. Oh, shit. I'm gonna re-roll that because I would love to get a swarm on before they get stepped on.
I mean, you're going to bomb us anyway.
7, just a 7. Okay, good. We're swarmed. Swarm attack roll. Secure handholds. All right, so the legs of your mech are now have grappling hooks, and dudes are just like climbing onto the mech and begin using like rifles and point blank SRM shots to attack. A swarming
That sounds
unit.
dangerous for them.
Yep, it is super
It does.
dangerous. This unit does not inflict damage on the mech during the weapon or physical attack phases this turn. Next turn, if they're still swarming, they'll begin dealing automatic full damage to your legs.
Oh, so sometime next year he'll have to start worrying about it.
Swarm attack damage. If a swarming unit stays on a mech, it may make normal arm-mounted weapon attacks during the weapon attack phase. Blah, 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 blah. Attacks are automatic. Consult the swarm hit. Conventional infantry deals its standard damage applied into you. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you really don't want to be hit by this, but you can step on them pretty easily right now.
I can.
I mean, you can perform a mech anti-weapon attack against swarming infantry, which is a great way to kill a fuck ton of infantry.
How do I do this?
Infantry unit swarms a mech. The mech can try to remove the swarming unit using its arms during the physical attack phase rather than making a physical attack. Controlling player may make modifiers for damage, construction, blah, 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 blah. Adding a +4 to a punch attack. A mech that attempts to remove a swarming unit in this way can't make other swarming attacks. Piloting roll forces the infantry off of the mech and back into their hex, and the infantry unit takes damage equal to a punch from the mech.
Okay.
It's a lot of damage.
All right.
You can also attempt to drop prone and roll. It's not the...
Stop,
swarmed
drop,
mech.
drop, and roll.
I'm
You
not
could
going to do that in this situation.
As the infantry is shaken off by jumping, an infantry unit cannot move or shoot for the rest of the turn. It also takes 1 hit consisting of 2d6 damage points applied as if it was an infantry attack. So basically you like kick them in the face as you fall over. A mech may intentionally drop prone to shake them off, but requires a piloting skill modifier. So, I mean, it's your guys' turn. These guys are like taking grappling hooks and attaching themselves to the Devastator. The Devastator's clan cockpit is just like, warning, infantry attacks on the lower legs.
I can go first.
I mean, I just all I can do is just punch these guys. So I'm just going to punch these guys.
Okay. You want to make a anti-infantry, anti-swarm attack?
Yes.
Great. Let's do it. You need to make a punch attack at a +4.
So 3, don't have hands. So 4, moved, 5, +4, 9. So 9.
Ow.
That's more
That's
than a
10.
9.
Fuck.
They take 10 damage.
Okay, you shake them off. You Taylor Swift their ass. The swarm fails, and so now they literally do nothing this turn, and they take 10 points of damage, which makes them a non-functioning unit. They did.
Nice.
You literally play Shake It Off as you brush them off. Yeah, the rest of you are watching this 100-ton state-of-the-art war machine lean down and go shoo, shoo, and like a dozen guys go ah and fall like 20 feet to the deck,
He just
breaking
starts
their
doing
spines. It's
the
sick.
head, shoulders, knees, and toes dance. He's like, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Nah,
knees,
it's the Macarena.
Wow, that was.
He brings
easier
his
than I
knee
thought
up
it
and then
would be.
slaps his knee. You can fit so many infantry in this bad boy.
I imagine a mech like stop, dropping, and rolling is like those wind-up toys that you put on the ground, and like their bottom half rotates independently from their top half, and they just kind of jitter around on the ground. I imagine the 100-ton Devastator doing that.
Firing SRMs at the Marauder. I have 15 men left, which means I have 8 shooters. So what was I at? 4 + 2. I actually hit. 5 on a 8 cluster.
It's not on here.
6.
No. You're going by the 10?
I am. The first 2 hit right arm to the Marauder 2.
It wouldn't happen if you shot him.
Left torso, 2 points. Left arm, 2 points. That's it. That's what they got. Guys, that unit not functioning beneath a certain amount, that's not like a hard rule. That's a rule I've made up for if 28 men watch half their unit die in 6 seconds, they get real scared and run away. That's a
Especially when
personal
they get
morale
higher.
choice for instant vaporization of men that you've known for your entire life.
When they just get wiped off like bugs or burned to death like
Yeah, it's some Attack
little
on Titan
ants.
shit here. Don't worry, it's all being broadcasted to a satellite where it'll be edited and used against you in your war crimes. Hearing, it's gonna be super sick. You guys are up.
I'll fire 2 medium lasers at the barely alive unit that just shot Cotton.
Great, show me your power.
Let's see. So I'm wounded. So base of 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. Let's put me at still medium range. Damn it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So 5. I'm rolling for 5s. All right. Medium laser number 1 actually misses. Medium laser number 2 also misses. Cool. Good to know my good old-fashioned rolls are coming back. I can no longer hit the broadside of a barn with a mech, it would seem.
Yeah, guys, mechs aren't strong enough to stop other mechs unless they have advanced communication systems like the Beagle ECM. Not the other one. No, I think it's called Beagle. No, Beagle's the active probe. The Guardian ECM. Or like the Raven's advanced sensor system.
But right now, all of them are being blocked.
Yes, because
We're
you're
all
being
being
jammed by
blocked.
Clan ECM.
Yeah.
And they ain't no bitches. Okay. Sorry, how many did you hit?
I hit with a Titanic 0.
Wow. Okay. Well, they're still alive then.
They are. because I didn't use any of my LRMs.
Wouldn't be the first time Sid's been accused of war crimes. Well, that's certainly true.
Yeah, that's
Call me
that's
tyrant
definitely
one
true.
more time. Oh, these poor dudes. They're never going to be in the combat. Oh my god, Gleemo. They're all like one step away from being able to shoot you. It's so
You're
frustrating.
thirsty for it. I can see it.
I think that's actually it from my side. I don't have anything else I can do. Go ahead and take all of your shots.
I'm a torso twist and shoot these guys that Sid just missed.
Sure.
I can only shoot 2 lasers and I need 8s, so it's unlikely, but it's worth a try.
Well, you just need one.
There's not it. And not it.
Yikes. Okay. Black Rabbit, you've been zapped. Do you feel like maybe it's time to respond? You're like, I don't want to shoot unarmored infantry. A wave of
And
missiles
they
hit your man.
immediately turn and shoot you.
You can still hold to it. I mean, you don't have to be complicit in the slaughter of dozens of people. It's not like they can hurt you, right? You're just a really, really big mech.
You could take the moral high road and just be murdered.
What do you want to do? It's all your choice. I'm only here to suggest different courses of action. You could surrender if you wanted to.
I don't really feel like shooting them.
Okay.
But I also don't want to upset the other group out of character.
Just do what you want.
We won't be upset, Cotton.
We won't be upset.
I'll be upset. If
In
you kill these
character,
infantry,
Harry
I will...
be furious, but out of character.
It's fine.
I've named all 28 of them, and I know where they went to school, who their childhood friends are.
In Black Rabbit's defense, I did move here to shoot that up until you said she wasn't going to do anything, and then she stopped aiming.
She's like, I'm going to engage them, and Herod's like, fucking engage them.
No, he said she's not going to do anything, so she stopped.
And then they shot you.
But what do you want to do now? It's
What's
your
the
choice.
first rule of war? If someone tries to kill you, you do your best to kill them right back. That's how that works.
All right, Malcolm Reynolds, calm yourself. Cotton, it's your choice. Will you give the rose to these infantrymen, or will you allow them to live?
She's not going to shoot.
Very well.
But she is going to again plead for them to go back into their crate.
That's a bold move. I will allow you to try a negotiations at a 16.
So you just need to get double sixes first.
Oh, Herod's gonna be so pissed.
What'd you end up getting?
10.
They some of them stop and are like, what is even going on right now?
Can
But
I
then they-
convince one of them to leave?
No. Can't. None of them wants to be the first man to turn traitor against these terrorists. I also want to point out that these infantry don't know that there's bombs falling from the sky because they don't have fancy Battlemech stuff.
I was going to say that. Their whole world's about to change here. On the next round.
It's about to be a giant pile of flame.
Yeah.
Anybody else on team you guys want to shoot? Gleemo? You want to...
I am gonna split fire. I am gonna shoot my LRMs and AC-10 at these guys up here.
Yep.
And then I will shoot my medium laser at this guy.
All right, which one do you want to shoot with first? Because you get a +1 on the second thing you shoot.
Second, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot first at the AC and the LRM.
Cool.
So that is 1, 2. That is 10 hexes. So it is medium range for both LRM and AC. So run for 2, pilot 2 is 4, and then 2 for medium range. So I need 6s to hit these guys. So LRM 10. That's a hit.
Yes.
Cluster 9.
Sure it's not like lower than that?
It's 8. 8 hits.
8 hit.
Like 4? I heard 4.
Definitely 8. It's like double that, actually. It's 8.
All right. fine.
And then AC 10
Jim just died.
misses.
Brother just got through college. You know.
It's kind of like when I ask my wife for stuff and she says no, and what I hear is "ask me again later." I might change my mind.
Yep, absolutely.
So, and then I need a 7 on the medium laser for the other dude.
Is Gleemo about to get?
Wow, these guys just won't die.
Oh,
Should I spend my edge on that?
Oh, you want to spin it? You can spin it.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
It makes him unfunctional, which means
that's-
one less people to shoot at us.
That is the only reason I'm asking.
That's
That
true.
unit, that unit is Black Rabbit's problem.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
All right.
Bold
All right,
declaration.
I will spin the point of edge.
Oh no! All right, well, they're dead.
What? You spin a point of edge to kill off an infantry unit.
not even an infantry unit, an infantry man.
An infantry man.
I really want to take William out of the scenario. All right.
Still a double kill.
Team
Plus-
effort.
He didn't get the other unit. It's still
Oh, he didn't.
moderately intact.
They're still.
All right.
They're
Just saying the phrase "double kill" makes me want to play Halo.
Pentakill. Killtacular.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Kilimanjaro.
That's the best
What?
one.
I love that video.
all right, I rolled really, really low on my initiative at the critical time where I definitely don't want to roll really low.
And I rolled higher than I did not roll well, but I rolled better than you, which is all I need. So
All right. So as a reminder,
did
at the end of this movement phase, those airstrikes will go off.
And is there potential for drift, or is this where they're going?
There are potential for drift in 1d6 directions.
Awesome.
Run!
You're just gonna get as far as you can, Gleemo.
Run!
He can only get so far.
I know, I know,
I
but if you
can
just
get here.
go to the side and get as far as you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Run!
I mean, I can get here.
Yeah. Your only course of action is to charge that last healthy infantry unit there.
Right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going first. One. Y'all are up.
Did we win initiative?
All right, I'm getting the hell
Yes.
out.
Yeah, we won initiative.
1, 2, 3. Wrong square.
One.
I'm sorry
So
you have to pilot a
this ship is screwed, right? This is what I'm seeing here.
I mean, we'll talk. We'll talk. It's fine.
Feels though that's a yes.
We'll talk. You guys are up. Look, I gave you guys a little bit of extra information. from time
Gleemo
to
moved.
time.
So
Yeah, I
You
moved.
did.
I'll
You
move.
moved.
1, 2, 3.
we moved two.
I moved to.
Gleemo had to turn
Gleemo
one,
had-
and then he only could move two.
Gleemo had moved already, so it should be Arthur's go.
I did. I moved
Okay.
infantry first, then Gleemo, then I moved infantry again.
Okay.
It is your go. Check to you,
5.
sir.
All right, I moved.
It's a good move.
I'm just barely out of the edge of getting hit with that. I think.
Something different.
This is when I find out that clan bombs actually go one.
I have a bigger radius. Yeah.
They
It's like,
actually
well-
cause clan mechs to lose heat if they land nearby.
Yeah.
What's her name has no idea these things are incoming.
That's
Yeah, I
correct.
don't.
That's correct. She just waits. It's her turn.
Oh, well, I would obviously update your computer with synced with ours, correct? Yes. We
You have line of sight, so you can send her a message like you're about to get real fucked.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
Bandito's actually doing his job and doing good stuff.
I'm just gonna let that one pass.
Yes.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
So yeah, I will definitely update you with the information our computers contain on just how badly screwed you are if you stay where you're at. and where you probably should not go.
What do you guys want to do?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. So I believe that's just a +2, right? Yeah. There, I moved.
Okay, so who's left to move on your side? Because I only have one left.
We have
Me and Cotton.
All right,
Yeah.
so Cotton has to go, and then me, and then, well, I'm assuming that Rad is going to want to go last, but don't let me make that judgment.
Do you want me
I
to
would
go
like
last?
to go last.
Yeah,
I would prefer
figured.
Red last.
I want to know what this little cicada's going to do. And if I can flush him towards that Devastator, that's exactly what I'm going to try to do.
Well, he's in, as far as view arcs, he's not in.
I don't think he knows I'm there,
He's not in a good
actually.
spot.
No, I mean, you can see the archer, which is the
You can
important
see
part.
me,
1,
which is not a good thing for the cicada.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Ooh, ah.
7, 8, and then he
That
sees
is-
the Devastator, which becomes a problem.
That is gutsy.
10. I mean, he thinks he's just getting an archer without having a
He
flashbang.
didn't know I was there
because
because he doesn't have sensors.
that's correct.
Now he's out of line of sight.
He also doesn't know about the Marauder too, so he dashes in towards a flaming archer. The archer's got several holes. The cockpit's cracked. It's the heat is kicking up because of the thing. He's like, man, easy kill right here, easy kill. Look at that right torso. And now all of a sudden he's got like 4 assault mechs around him. Mistakes were made.
Bad day.
What are we doing here?
Can I message that guy?
Yeah.
Can I send a communication?
Yep.
And the Griffin already moved,
Want to
right?
surrender
That's
now?
If you kindly would like to just shut down your mech at the moment, we will not unload our full arsenal on you.
Yeah, his little alarms start going off that there's a flashman in his back arc too.
Targeting locks everywhere.
I don't
I
know.
would highly recommend you.
I don't think you're in the back arc, right? Isn't this container covering?
Oh, that might or might not be the back.
I'll
arc.
allow it.
I think I am.
I will let you make a 16 negotiations check to try to get this guy to stand down.
You are
Okay.
back arc.
Double sixes. That was really close to double sixes.
Oh, I
you
should
got?
have been the one that made the check, guys.
What's your bonus?
My negotiation bonus?
Nice.
You're
Sorry,
still good enough to make that.
what's yours, Bandito?
-1.
Okay. No.
So like 8.
All right. So instead of
calming the enemy.
instead of firing, this guy is going to attempt to grapple your mech. Remember all the way back in like the very first arc of the show where someone sent their mech careening towards you and then ejected while it was going nuclear?
No.
You don't remember that?
That
Well, it happened to
That
Bandito,
happened to
so
me.
yes, that's exactly what's happening here. This guy is setting his fusion engine to overload and ejecting.
What?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
happened to me twice actually.
Just gonna go ahead and do that. See if he can hit you with the. Oh shit! What's your piloting skill?
My piloting
No, not you.
is
Oh no, it is you. Yes, you.
Yeah. 2. And I'm wounded, so 3.
Ugh. All right, his piloting skill is a 3. Okay. This will probably hit.
Doesn't that go off at like the end of the round?
It will. At the very end of the round, he's going to collide with the archer.
And we have till then to stop him.
I mean, if you core him before then, it will not explode.
Okay. So it's our turn to start shooting?
Yes, and any of you that shoot at that mech may also make attack on the pilot who ejects. That was not what I wanted to do.
I really don't feel like attacking the pilot, but okay.
Let me figure out where he goes to.
I think that would be
I will.
a bad idea right now.
I will fire both my Gauss, my last 2 Gauss rifle rounds, my PPCs, and my 3 medium lasers.
Sure.
Good lord.
That's a lot of hurt.
Yep, I'm prepared. Let's do it.
I believe everything's in simple to hit. I'm going to see what field of fire I've got. I'm pretty sure if I torso twist, I'd be able to shoot with everything, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
You the host of the show,
And
isn't
I
it?
seem to be on his right arc.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So start with 2. I ran for 4. What is his movement die?
He moved 10 spaces, so I think it'd be a +4.
Well, shit.
Why did my mech suddenly get 8 heat? Was somebody putting heat on their mech?
I didn't
That
put it.
put it on your map?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
we did.
No, I didn't touch mine actually.
It was probably Sid. He's used to stealing your stuff, Cotton. He's just putting all of his heat on your mech now.
I don't
2,
build
4,
heat.
8.
son.
Mike, what, are you sure? I noticed
mean,
this
that's
big +10 painted on your sheet.
Yeah, but the most heat I've built at any one time this round has been 9.
Look, motherfucker, I'm trying to
So,
thermonuclear
19
bomb your ass, okay?
So 19 out of a dissipation of 20.
Okay, I'm in short range with Gauss and PPC,
Great.
and I'm medium range with medium lasers.
Okay.
So Gauss PPC are 8s, medium lasers are only 9s.
Let's do it.
All right, so Gauss 1.
You want my edge?
If you want to reroll it, sure. If you want to,
Go ahead.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, it was location 6 takes 15 damage. On the right side is left
Right
leg
leg.
takes 15.
Location 6 is right leg.
Yes. Right leg takes 15.
You said left leg.
I said right.
You said left.
You said left. It's fine.
Oh well, it's right leg.
Okay. Well, actually, if
think-
you snap his leg before he gets there, he also will not be able to do that grapple move.
How's his leg?
He has
He's
one
got
internal
left.
Wow.
Oh, it's a good
Did
thing
that-
you're done the firing phase, right?
Gee,
Everybody's
good-
done shooting, right?
A good thing that appears to have crit twice.
Really?
No, it didn't crit. I actually
It
rerolled
shows
it.
a 10 there.
No, because he re-rolled.
actually
He
updated after
re-rolled without
reroll.
rolling the main dice. All right, good, excellent. Keep
Gauss
shooting.
number 2
Yeah.
for 8.
Does that mean Sid could kick his leg out from under him and he wouldn't get to him?
Yeah, sure.
Conceivably.
PPC
yeah.
1 for 8.
Can I punch and
That'll
kick?
hit. I hit the head for
Kick.
10.
Whoa,
You can either
my
punch twice
God.
or kick once.
I'm sorry. You say you hit the head for 10?
Yes.
Oh,
Is there a critical?
well,
No.
No.
does it matter?
I mean, if you hit the cockpit on a critical, the pilot dies, so it does matter a whole lot.
But what weapon was it? It's not enough to outright kill him anyway.
It is not
No,
enough
there's-
because it's
Oh.
only 10 damage. You need 12 to take out a cockpit in one hit.
I was hoping it was the second Gauss rifle.
They're
round.
designed that way against inner sphere
missed it.
weapons. That's why clan ERPPCs are so effective.
All right, PPC number 2.
Yep.
Great.
Decapitations.
That'll hit. Location 3, which is the right leg.
Right leg.
Okay, well, here's what happens. Murder 6. This guy is charging at you at full speed. You can see his
I'm like
fusion
ready for it.
engine blooming. You're like, oh no! You've watched the VODs of this happening to Bandito. You know that this dude is about to crash into you. There's some really gothic music playing. Da, 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 da. And then this leg just fucking evaporates. The whole right leg shoots off of the mech, and the cicada hops one-legged for like 1 second before skidding to a halt at your feet. However, it is still going to be near or in the same hex as you, and is still going thermonuclear.
Cool.
So it takes one.
I mean, I can still shoot.
How much extra damage was there?
It was 1, so 4.
4 more damage.
Was it my medium
Okay.
laser? No, that was my PPC. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still got some internal left. Sure, keep shooting. Do whatever you
all
want.
right, medium laser 1
Yeah, I don't care.
for 9.
Sure.
That'll hit. Location 5, which is the right arm. for 5.
Great. Right arm takes 1 internal.
Crits once. Don't think it really matters.
I mean, it'll just take out one of the things.
Yeah.
I don't care. The pilot is in the process of ejecting, and this mech, one way or another, this mech will be destroyed at the end of the turn.
Medium laser 1. No, medium laser 2.
Sure.
That will miss.
Okay.
Medium laser 3.
Yep.
That'll also miss. Good news is I weakened it for you.
Can I go next?
Oh yeah.
It's up to infantry team on my side. 5 hexes. I need a 9 to hit Gleemo.
And this is where my night ends.
Oh, that'll hit.
Such a low roll.
How many missiles is it?
Cluster rating. Those guys are untouched, so it's an 8 on a 14. 9 miss. 12 missiles.
Ugh.
First 2 hit. Is that a right side hit?
That's a cluster of 4.
What? Oh, yeah. No, you're right. 4 on a 15. 6 hit. Right side. First 2 hit your left arm.
Left arm for 2. Got it.
Center torso 2.
Sure.
Shit. Center torso for 2. I don't suppose that penetrates?
Does not.
Oh, fuck. It would have been instant kill. Alright, it's fine. I don't care.
What a bummer.
Care a lot. You guys are up. Cotton, what are you doing? I think you were thirsty to get in here and...
Yeah, I want to fire everything at the cicada.
Sure, yeah.
Like finally a mech to shoot.
I thought you were going to say Archer for a second.
Fire everything at the archer. I start at 1. I ran for 2. Everything but the medium. The lasers are in short range. What was his movement?
Plus 4.
4.
Plus 4. So it's 7.
6s.
6s.
So wait, you have a 1. You ran for 2, so 3. Yeah, 7.
7. And then 8's for the lasers.
Lasers.
So my God's rifle's first. Which
That'll
is
hit.
7.
Tell me more.
That would be the left arm.
Okay, well, that's probably not.
Takes-
What is that, 15?
15. Yeah.
15.
Okay. It dies instantly.
And it crits twice for whatever it ends up at.
It completely takes out the left arm and then deals 5 points of damage to the left torso.
Okay.
No internal.
PPC's next.
Mhm.
And that hits. Location 8.
That's your left torso.
Takes 10.
It has
That's all but
1
one.
internal left.
No crit.
Great. We're doing good. Just got to survive a little longer, buddy.
C number 2.
Sure.
Hang in there, big fella.
Which
That's
misses.
not a hit.
And then my lasers, which I need an 8. So here's the first one. Which
Okay.
hits.
That's your
Location
left
8.
torso again.
For 5.
Someone pointed out that since the mech fall down, the pilot would need to roll. He's still conscious. Okay.
And then the last laser.
Yep.
Misses by 1.
Uh,
All right. Time to shoot Gleemo again.
This poor cicada. Jesus Christ. There's
For
almost nothing left.
It was pristine before this turn. It had no damage.
Had nothing.
well, that's a straight 12. That'll do it.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yep.
This is 18 shooters. So 9 will form a 10 group.
Cluster 8. So that's 6.
Okay, first 2 hit right arm.
Right arm for 2.
Right leg for 2.
That could be a problem. Does it crit?
It does.
It did, yeah.
Well, shit.
Great, great. Let me get my crit die. I'm so excited. Where did it crit again? Leg?
Right leg.
Yeah.
Right
Oh
leg.
boy. I'm so excited.
Maybe he'll hit a heat sink.
Is the right leg the stuff that's already got
There
destroyed?
is no
Luis?
heat sink.
It
Yeah, it's
did.
already
I
missing.
was looking at the hunchback.
Yep. I mean, it's now super, super slow.
It's 1-2.
Okay.
Awesome.
And this final hit hits an area center left torso for 2 more.
Left torso for 2. Okay. Does it crit?
Did it? Yes.
Awesome.
2 crits.
I guess I will need those crit dice back over here then.
Oh my god.
Not ammo, not ammo, not ammo.
So where'd I hit? Left torso?
Left torso.
Wow, you are so boned. There's 2 ammo slots here.
Oh no.
Sir Harbinger is about to get smoked. All right, nope. Heat sink first. You now
Just hit
only,
the LRM 10.
you
Just hit the
only have a
LRM.
50% chance of getting absolutely fucking demolished. You're good.
Oh, he had the alarm 10.
Oh. Thank God.
Fucking shit.
You want to dump that ammo.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
want
yes, I will.
LRM ammo.
I will dump the LRM ammo at the end of the round.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Since I don't have the LRM at the end of the round anyway.
Holy balls.
That was really lucky. I mean, what's
you were
it called?
just trying to blow up another one of my mechs, I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to blow up everybody's mech here. You guys are up?
Hashtag blessed.
Who else hasn't fired yet?
It's the Hawaiian shirt for the
haven't.
win.
Yeah, dude.
Do you want to fire?
Sure. I'll shoot 3 large lasers. They all need 10 to the hit.
This poor fucking.
I believe in you, Rad.
All right,
That's
then.
not
I'll
10.
believe harder because that one missed.
Stop rolling like me.
And
That's
nope.
more rolling like me.
Last
The opposite.
one. No
Shit.
dice.
Okay.
Triple whammy.
Rad, I
All right,
believe
who
in
had
you.
doubt?
I know, Ben. I know. I let you down. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm gonna punch this guy twice.
Blah, blah.
So I want to point out he's falling on the ground, right?
Okay.
Because his leg's been shot out. I don't think you can punch a down target. I think you have to kick him.
Aren't they down after this phase?
I mean, it is true, right? But since he's punching during the weapon phase, oh, you're right. It is down at the end. Oh, that means I
Yeah.
actually do still get the grapple on you.
Well,
Wow.
I think it's at the
Yeah,
end of the
you're gonna-
weapon phase he falls, and then the melee phase starts. So
Right.
he should technically fallen.
Yes, he is
So I
falling.
think.
Can you kick him?
Okay, so I'll shoot 2 medium lasers at him, and I'll kick him.
Okay.
If he's on the ground, does he kick on the punching table?
I believe so. However, it's going to be so hilarious if you fail to kill him. After you kick him, and then your whole mech gets rocketed back.
You miss the kick
All right.
and fall on top of him?
Oh, yeah, that would be the piece de la resistance.
Yeah. You're
All
like
right, well, I'm
Kick him-
rolling
kick
for
him away.
8s on my medium lasers.
Sure,
So
great.
medium laser number 1 is not an 8. Medium laser number 2 is an 8. Center torso takes 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't even get through the armor.
Okay. And then I'll try and kick him, I guess.
Great. Let's do it.
I don't think I can't recall the kicking rules. So
-2.
Make a piloting skill check roll.
-2.
piloting skill check roll -2. I'm fine.
Okay. Your
But
damage
what was it to hit him?
very, very low. I mean, it's a +4 because of his run.
You kick him in the right torso.
Is that where the hit is?
Yeah.
How much damage?
Let's see. Well, I don't know. How much damage does a 75-ton mech do with a kick?
I mean, I think it's 5.
I think isn't Archer 70 ton? So it should be 14.
14.
I could be wrong.
It is 70-ton. It is 70-ton. You're right.
Combat.
So that would be 14.
Physical attacks.
It's one
Physical
for every
attacks
5
against prone mechs. Well, that sounds like a thing that I should be looking at. 151 physical attacks against prone mechs. The only physical mechs that can are kicks. Cannot charge. Use the appropriate mech. Blah 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 blah. All right.
Well, either way, it didn't drop him completely.
Won't kill him. Yeah.
The kick attack deals 1 for every 5 tons. So how many did you say? 14?
14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which
There's
leaves
no
9
crit
left,
on.
which is not enough.
Yep.
Critical table?
Nope.
There is none.
I have really bad news for you, man. This thing is going to explode right next to you.
Goody.
Why didn't you use your LRMs?
Because
It would have been impossible, wouldn't it? Never mind.
it would have been impossible. Yeah, it actually would have literally been impossible. I would have had to roll higher than 12.
Yeah. Well, I'll look forward to your next character.
Good thing is
Maxwell Meriden.
the ammo in my weakened shoulder is all gone. So
Always
I look forward-
on
I
the
can't even-
right side of life.
I look forward to meeting Haxwell Meriden.
Axel Meriden.
I don't
Let's
suppose
see.
someone declared spotting at the beginning of this round, did they?
They did not.
No.
No,
Would've
there
been
wouldn't
a
have
good
been any
idea,
reason
though.
to.
All right. So someone
I've got
said
that big container in the way. I can't see it. I don't think.
someone is telling me that the engine destruction rules are in active operations. It's like a quarter of your engine rating or some shit like that. I feel really dumb. You know what? How about you guys talk about some cool stuff while I look up these rules like a dumbass?
So Black Rabbit thoroughly disappoints Harridan right before he gets
Oh my
horribly
God.
murdered.
I feel like she wouldn't care that much.
Discuss.
I can't see through this crate, right? That's
Kind of
it's
trying
too,
to figure
no,
out Maxwell.
too
had
big.
these
Yeah, okay.
people, So
77.
Well,
What's that? What's that, Cotton?
I said
beat up
Black Rabbit's
Arthur's
kind of still
sister.
trying to figure out if he's evil.
What? Trying to figure out if he's evil? I'm sitting here trying to save civilians. I don't know if he's a good person or not.
Well, while Arthur's trying to find
I
out, I can
dislike
pull
this
up
character.
the infantry.
Starts a fire in the hex. Equal to the engine rating divided by 10. Okay, so what is the engine rating of the Cicada's engine?
I think it's pretty good because it's really fast.
It is pretty dang fast.
Does it list it on this sheet?
I don't think it does.
Cicada. I'm sure Sarna will probably have that information. It is a 300. And that's 30 points of damage. Is anybody close enough to get 3 hexes away?
No.
2, 3. All right. The pilot dies in the explosion of nuclear flame, as does
Good.
this group of civilians.
Good. Not good.
Wait, did you say good?
Wait,
Take
what?
that.
I was saying good that the pilot accidentally killed himself.
Accidentally?
Well, I mean, you said he was trying to eject. Usually a person doesn't eject if they're trying to die.
I mean,
Usually
he does not get out
ride
of range of the massive explosion that his
Usually
own
they
mech causes.
ride that thing into the ground if they're actually actively trying to die.
All right,
And
so you
ejection
take-
is an attempt to escape.
5 point damage blocks.
Okay, let's do this.
Front torso, right leg,
Wait, what?
right leg.
Front torso, right leg? I
No,
don't get
sorry,
that.
front side, right leg.
Okay.
The direction
Right leg.
he's hitting you is the right leg.
Right leg takes 5.
All right. Right torso for 5.
Okay, that goes internal.
That is a critical. Let me pull my dice over.
Oh, that's not good.
What you
Why?
got in your right torso?
Oh no, you don't have an XL engine. Okay, never mind. That's
Yeah.
fine. Ish.
That hits my alarm 20, though.
It does. Damage,
That's
but
fine.
not destroy.
We're using that.
2, 1, so it's the top one.
Actually, we're using that.
You are using that.
I am using that.
I think we're gonna use if the archer makes it after this, we're using this as a new battery.
This archer is a beautiful war machine. Why would you say that?
It's
Maybe we'll use your Devastator as a battery.
Right.
perfectly fine.
Right torso takes 5 more and another critical.
I'm okay with this.
Your mom.
Does right torso have 5 more internal left?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Excellent. Maybe I can hit that ammo box. 6,
Doesn't matter.
4...
The ammo box in that torso is empty.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And it has case.
It will still destroy everything in that torso and hurt the pilot.
Not if it's empty.
That's true. 1-3 is another LRM 20 hit. So that's 3, 4. The right torso takes another 5 with an internal hit.
Okay.
Still intact?
Still there. It's got 1 left, but it's still there.
What are you doing, dice? That's a nothing. That is a 1-4, which is another LRM hit.
Stop hitting my weapon. Is that enough to destroy it?
No, when all the hexes are taken out, or when all the lines are taken up, it's
I
destroyed.
think you need like 1 more.
It's just going to take a super fucking long time to repair. Area 3 is 5 more. Right arm.
Right arm. Okay.
Area 11 is left arm.
Left arm. Okay.
So you get some super spicy radiation all over your mech. Is your cockpit open? Sure.
No.
All right. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Everybody's rad warnings go off, and there's now a hole in the deck and a fire leading into the internal area. And then all of the explosions go off.
I still need to fire.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Who are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at the full infantry,
All right, let's do it.
and I'm going to shoot everything. So, for
I
my
survived.
So my AC-10, I'm firing at a 4. The LRM, I'm within 2 minimum ranges, so that's +2. Is that correct? +1 for each minimum.
So it's the number you start at, and then 1 for each extra. So if it's a
Yeah, so
6, it's 6, 5, 4, 3 each one.
So you would be
Right, so
+2 for your
Right. Okay. So LRMs are going to be at 6, and medium laser is going to be at 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Great. Here we go. So that's a hit with the AC-10, cluster 5.
That's 6.
There's a 22.
LRM hits, cluster 5.
That's another 6.
Okay.
And medium laser hits.
That brings them down to 15. Got anything else?
Unless I can see him with my back laser, which I don't think I can, then no, that's all I got.
That would
I
be
don't think
pretty
so. Not if you're firing with your front side. All right. Okay. Not a lot of you are still at threat from these. So these are cluster bombs. They each deal 5 points of damage to the space that they're in, and then 5 to every space around it. And they're being fired in stacks of 2, except for this one all the way down here, which is a 1. So the only ones I need to worry about are these 3 that could drift towards Gleamo.
And
so
the ones
this one
that are
drifts
all around that griffin.
1, 2. So this actually does drift towards the Gleamo,
Of course it does.
and it's in a it's in a great space for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the wrong way. Okay. You're going to take 10 damage in 2 5 sections on your left side.
I was at 10.
Because they're 2 5s.
You see, there's 2 of them in
Each
each.
of those artillery markers is for 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that it was 2.
Your center torso takes 5 points of damage.
Oh boy, is that crit?
It is
That
not.
did not crit.
Okay.
And then your left arm takes 5 points of damage.
Left arm takes 5. Okay.
You figure out these civilians get wiped out. 1, 2. Nope, they're good. Oh boy. Lady Isabel Trahan. How screwed are you? 1, 2. That lands directly on top. Drift left, drift left.
Not that screwed, apparently.
Drift.
I mean, she get 2 direct
There's 20
hits.
points of damage.
6. No, that okay, so it's just gonna be 2, 4, 20 points of damage.
Do you want me to start removing these for you, Arthur, while you work
Yes,
that out?
please do. Thank you.
Well, her CT is nice and open.
Oh, fuck, that's a head hit. Jesus. God damn. Well, you know, I just love villains so much and how they explode immediately as soon as I bring them into the game.
This is odd because this is you doing it to yourself.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. It's so painful. It hurts so
You didn't
badly.
have to bombard this ship.
Yes, I
He
did.
didn't have to, but
really
he
did.
really wanted to.
Left leg for 5.
It's okay. She's not dead. She's just a little beat up.
I mean, the question is if she falls unconscious. 9, right, left leg again. I mean, it's a center torso hit we got to worry about here. 1, 2, 3, 5. She's also got to make a don't fall over for taking 20 points of damage roll. Right arm. Okay, she's mostly okay. Unconsciousness roll. Don't do
Come
double
on,
ones.
snake eyes. Damn it.
Falling over roll. She's good.
She's fine. She's a tough old bird.
She's not that
Not for
old.
much longer, though.
You're a tough old bird, you son of a bitch. Burt Macklin.
Yeah. I am. I just had a mech explode in my face and I'm still standing.
I can't
I've had
even
that happen twice.
describe the horrifying noise of a ship being hit with several 100 pounds of cluster bombs. The deck is blasted open on both sides of the ship. You can see that people are burning in clusters as like the open cargo area has flaming pieces of metal falling down on top of it. The center of the ship now has a nuclear explosion.
I'm going to open comms, open broadcast, accuse her of killing her own people with that bombing raid.
Bombing raid. I want to remind you, she's still being jailed. You're like, I accuse you. There's just like complete silence.
No, it's like, I cannot believe you would bomb your own people like that. I want it on our recordings is what I'm doing.
Why don't you just do it over, the loudspeaker?
I thought that's what he was asking.
Who the hell's going to hear after hundreds of tons of bombs just get dropped on this metal ship?
So
All these people are running and screaming, and like people are burning, and then Harridan gets on a loudspeaker and see, this is not our fault. We did not do that to you.
I need every mech on the battlefield to make a roll to stay standing as the whole ship is now vibrating with the energy of, a few 100 tons of bombs.
I'm good.
It's a +2 difficulty.
Okay, I'm still good.
Okay.
I'll go.
I'm going to go ahead and do...
What do we need to
your piloting... Oh my god, Isabel fails. Well,
Wow.
you guys keep rolling. I'll roll the damage to her.
I failed.
Oh, you want to edge roll that? Oh shit, I have edge. I'm gonna do
I
that.
don't have any edge.
Get wrecked.
I'll edge you.
Okay. All right,
This would
rolling
be a really
again.
bad time to fall down.
Why did I spike up to? I'm good.
Okay.
All right, I think it's
Barely.
just me
I
now.
missed it by one.
Glimo fails and falls on his right torso.
No, I've
I'm gonna see the
succeeded.
last edge.
He
Sid also
falls
fails.
on his weapon. It goes off.
He falls on an infantryman that's carrying all the ammo for the entire group.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, has everyone succeeded or failed?
Yes.
Yes.
Did
Okay.
anyone fail?
Not according to my edge roll. No.
All the infantrymen
Okay.
are knocked off their feet as the world basically leaps several feet in the air and then falls. Actually, it's the opposite. It sinks down, the ship goes down, and then bounces back up, and they're like, ah! Hit the deck. Okay.
Can I try making contact with the captain, or is like all the
I mean, Ronan has been jamming the captain the whole time.
Yeah. Besides, you don't have a line of sight.
I mean, if you asked Ronan to stop, you could.
Well,
Ronan,
there's still the
you
active clan jamming.
stop
It
I know,
jamming
I know.
a captain so I can talk to him?
won't matter. You won't be able to, anyways.
Can I?
Because
I
the
mean, if I
clans
hear
are
him
still
say
jamming.
that, yes, I stop
Yes,
jamming.
you stop
Clan-
jamming, but you're
clans
still
are
jamming.
jamming.
So the lieutenant tells me to do something, I do it.
You're
I
still
can't. I
jamming.
don't have line of sight.
Does it
On
look like you have line
the-
of sight?
Well, it is pretty tall.
I would say it looks tall. If I don't, I don't.
I'll say yes.
Okay. Captain, I need you. We need you to pull back into port.
It's just like, you need me to what? My ship is on fire and there's a nuclear explosion on deck.
Yes, we're in the middle of water. We need to get back to port.
It's
If
just like,
possible.
thanks. He cuts communications off.
All right.
The whole ship is beginning to turn.
Bandito, remember what we said about talking to.
He's turning, isn't he, sir?
Up in the crow's nest, the captain very tsundere goes, I was going to turn around anyway, baka. It's not like my ship's on fire or anything.
Yeah. Thank God for that advice.
All right, so you guys get 22 experience. Glimo,
What about did we get experience from last time?
Yeah, we got 30 last time.
Yes.
we did. Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Which
Glimo,
is
can you join us next week?
I can.
Well, then we're going to have a thrilling conclusion as to whether or not you defeat these infantrymen.
Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my god.
sometimes we live, sometimes we die. Who knows who will tell our story? A lot of shit happened. I was really, really banking on that bombing raid doing way more than it did. Even with a guy who could only move 2 or 3 spaces, I still managed to miss. I really should have just X-crossed that shit so he couldn't escape. But I'm in aerospace fighters. It's not like I'm like, oh, just gonna zoom in there. Oh, his leg's damaged. I was atmospheric bombing from like 20 hexes up. It's pretty sick.
How much was it? 20 points?
22.
Yeah,
22
22.
XP. I felt like that was a good session. Cotton,
Yeah.
ignore Sid. If you don't want to shoot unarmed civil, well, if you don't want to shoot,
They were unarmed.
I was working on correcting that. They're not unarmed. However, one touch of your deadly sun lasers will cause them to burst into flesh sacks. So, Cotton, ignore Sid at all times. Don't listen to anything he says ever. Speaking of Cotton, let's do your
that's not
outro.
wrong.
Hi, I'm Cotton. I doodle and I refuse to shoot people out of MX. I don't think I have anything else to say.
You had a pretty sick Pokemon doodle that I shared with the chat.
Oh yeah, thank you. I do have all their.
Are we gonna
stuff.
get a shirtless version of Professor Mahogany?
I mean, if you guys want me to, sure.
I don't know. We'll have to think about it. I'll have to find some way to trick Pondo into going shirtless in character to justify it. A Grimer attacks you. Your shirt is covered in deadly poison. As a GM, you can do literally anything, right? Speaking of someone who can do literally anything, let's talk to Raddosaurus.
Hey, I can do anything. Isn't that part of the Reading Rainbow song? Take a look at
Anything you can do, I can do better?
No, that's not that song.
I can do anything better than you? You sure? I feel like that's a thing.
Reading Rainbow, and it shows.
If you look in a book, you can do anything. Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. I had fun.
Butterfly in the
Oh, that was a good
sky.
session. I had a good time. A lot of movement in the first half, but that's fine. Super cool map. Was excited to play on it. It did not disappoint. Infantry is more dangerous than I thought it would be.
Yeah, so listen, here's the thing that people say on the old school forums. They're like, if I could make a whole unit of just infantry, I would. Because they caught, I mean, an infantry unit's like 50 or 60 battle value points, so you can buy like 10 of them.
Yeah, well worth it, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, the one problem is that they can only fire like 6Xs, so you can just walk around them in circles with the RPPCs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're only effective in ambush scenarios, like urban and ambush scenarios. Really.
Like if you're on a container ship, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah, I have fun. I've been naming these sessions in my spreadsheet as I keep track of all of the XP we've been getting, and I'll read them to you for entertainment since I don't have a lot to say. Episode 1 was the Citadel Scramble. Episode 2 was Beach Party. Episode 3 was Phoenix Falling. Episode 4 was Diplomacy and Devastators. Episode
D&D, really?
Yeah. And then last week was Ambush City, and this week was When the Boats Are Rockin'. So those are all the episodes we've had so far.
I like it.
You know, I actually named these episodes, right?
Oh, I name them. That's what
with
matters.
Cool
to me.
mission name. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever.
We've earned a total of 248 XP so far this
all right,
season.
Critical Role stats.
Our episode was exactly no.
Rad's the statistical likelihood of me rolling a 7 has been about 51.6% this season.
Yeah. Nope, had a good time. That's it. That's all I got.
Glemo, you're a person. You do things. Tell me more.
I am a person and I do things on the internet sometimes. You can find me at twitch.tv/Glemo and look at all of the characters that I've driven insane in Call of Cthulhu. Had a good time tonight. The Hawaiian shirt held up. You know, I think it had good mojo. So Arthur did not blow up my ammo bin despite his best attempts.
Oh, I really tried. Probability was on my side too. That's
it really was.
Part.
You know, the dice were kind to me this week instead as opposed to last week. So that was great. Thanks again for having me back this week, and looking forward to seeing how you destroy me in fire next time.
I don't know how long the next session's going to be. We might only have one half of a session. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Sid.
Yes.
Yeah?
I took a self-destructing mech to the face, and I'm still alive.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that. And my mech is not completely destroyed. I'm also very happy about that, although it's definitely getting beat up. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to click all the buttons, do all the things, like, share. Make sure to spread the word around. You know, viewership's growing is a good thing. And I will be back to regular videos starting tomorrow night and on my channel at youtube.com/SidAlpha. I also have a lot of work to get done this weekend for this week's Line of Sight video over at Exclusively Games. And I've got some voiceover projects coming up that I should be able to actually announce here pretty soon. That'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, lots of gaming stuff going on. So stay tuned for all my videos on that. That's all I got. I'll be back here next week to hopefully not die again.
Pondo, I feel like I didn't go out of my way to insult you this week. I hope you feel the same way. I feel like maybe your team went out of their way to insult you, but you know.
Yeah. That's normal, though.
Yeah, life is tough. What do you got? Who are you? Where can people find you? And when can we pressure you to start streaming?
I'm Pondo or Pondothemad. You can find me at Twitch or YouTube /Pondothemad. And you cannot pressure me into start streaming.
So next month, right?
For right
End of the month.
Next week.
I'm
Just gonna put it into the calendar right here.
more than likely no. Okay.
Okay, so I've got you down on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays.
No.
I mean, I've got him down on Monday and Thursdays, so keep your hands off him.
All right, so Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. There we go. Set. 4 p.m. Central.
That's no.
4 p.m. Central.
I'm at work at that point, so no, that's not going to work out.
Well, then you're gonna have to tell your job to just stuff it.
No.
It is.
God, I really, Sid, when you quit, I really want you to live stream telling your job to stuff it. With how long you've been tweeting about it, I want to see it.
Actually, I already had a talk with them last week about that.
Come on, Sid. I'm disappointed.
Sorry, the owners of the business have actually been really great to me over the years, and I want to let them know that this is an eventuality. It will happen. I'm pretty sure by the end of this year is pretty much a guarantee. I'll know for certain by around July or August.
Okay.
So they have plenty of advance warning. I think they're more excited than I am. Not for the reasons people would assume, though. I see those expressions.
I can't actually think of any reason. If they like you, why would they want to get rid of you? It's fine, Sid. You don't need to answer that because I'm Arthur Perkins. This has been APGamingREAL. Twitch Prime is a thing. Subscribing on Twitch is also a thing. Patreon could be a thing as well. You can investigate all of these options at twitch.tv/APGamingREAL. Will we be back next week? Probably. Will I kill any more of the cast? Maybe, but probably not. It will be funny if I manage to take out Sid and Glimo at the same time. Split fire, get them both. It'd be fucking epic as hell. That's it. I'll see you next week.